So, Olga, is it that you can't hear me or you don't want to respond to my question? I don't understand. Mujire, Olga, do you want me to remove you from the class? Chris, Jesse, Olga, I would like to demand an explanation why you do not respond to that question. I need to demand for an explanation. So, Chris,
The part of the cell which is green in color is called chloroplast.
yeah, it is called chloroplast. That's the answer. It's as simple as that. So, Olga, to answer a question that she left, I pray she rejoins again. So, I will find out why. Chris has just answered the question that is called the chloroplast. Please, God bless you. And the next question, so that's the answer to that question. It's as simple as that. Why is it green in color? I think I have someone, okay, let me comment on this. I have somebody who was just writing stories. The question is, what part of the cell is green in color? What part of the cell is green in color? The answer is simply what? The chloroplast. But some of you were just writing stories. I don't know why they were writing stories. They did not ask you to explain anything. They didn't ask you to define. They didn't ask you to write an essay or write a comprehension about the part of the cell. You are just asked what part of the cell is green in color. And then some people were writing long stories. Okay, which is not supposed to be so. Answer the question as it is. The question requires you to just write that part of the cell which is green in color. And the answer is chloroplast. So the second question, which is question B, why is it green in color? Somebody wrote stories, wrote a whole lot about this. Why is it green in color? One line is enough. One line is enough. Manzi Alan, why is it? Simple, in one line. Because it contains a substance which is called what? Chlorophyll. Or because it contains a green pigment which is called chlorophyll. It's okay. We have answered the question. Those of you that wrote stories, please take note of these answers. Take note of the questions and the answers that we are providing right now. Now we'll move to the next one. The next one is C. In what organism can you find this cell? In what organism can you find this cell? The question is asking this, that in what organism can you find this cell? It's a very simple question. In what organism can you find this? It's straightforward. In what organism? Some of you are writing cell. Nobody asks you in what cell. You are asked in what organism. In what organism? Oh, you were writing the answers and watching TV. Why won't you misunderstand the question? In what organism can you find this cell? Ruben, what is the answer, Ruben? My dear Ruben, what's the answer? Ruben, what is the answer? I asked Olga a question, and Olga, and she's still not.
Front seat.
You can see that. And David, did you hear what he said? Ruben, what did you say?
I said pronto.
David, Irakoze. Ruben, I heard you. Irakoze. He said plant cell, and you heard when I was talking about understanding question. I even kept repeating, in what organism can you find this cell? In what organism? They did not ask in what cell. Ruben, are you hearing that? The question did not ask you in what cell. You were asked in what organism. You have to be attentive, you have to be smart. In what organism? Nobody asked you for cell. We are talking about plant cell. They didn't ask you for cell. So David has answered the question in plant. All right, the answer is plant. Ruben, have you taken the correction? Ruben? Ruben, have you taken the correction?
Yes.
The correct answer is plant. In what organism? We didn't ask in what cell. In what organism? Nobody asked in what type of cell or what type of cell is this. No. You were asked in what organism. Please be attentive. Always pay attention to questions. Now the next one, Maria, you're going to answer this question. Describe what happens in the green parts of the cell. Some of you are writing stories. Describe what happens in the green part of the cell. Dafin. Maria, you can send your answer. Dafin, you can talk to us. Maria has issue with microphone. So Dafin. Dafin, you can talk to us. Dafin, if you are not part of us, I am going to remove you because this is not the way to go. You have to respond or I will remove you from this class for being inactive. Dafin? Yeah, Cynthia.
Yes.
Yeah, Cynthia, answer the question. Describe what happens in the green part of the cell.
It's where photosynthesis takes place.
Pardon?
It's where photosynthesis takes place.
Send me a message. I can't hear you very well. Please, I'm having a problem. Cynthia, send a message. I didn't hear what you said. All right. Describe what happens in the green part of the cell. Photosynthesis. So you can just start by saying photosynthesis takes place in the green part of the cell. This is the process. I am answering the question the way it should be. How you should answer this question. Describe what happens in the green part of the cell. Or who can answer it the way I'm answering it? It's where photosynthesis takes place. And Cynthia, yes. But I need the answer to be answered more accurately, more appropriately. So I don't know what is happening to Albin. I can't see Albin today. So Kasim, can you respond to that? Give me the accurate answer. Yes, photosynthesis takes place, but I want an answer that has to do with describing what happens. Kasim?